Dyed my hair blue, it came out a C6 sort of green. I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees. I pretend I scraped them, climbing in the trees. Sometimes I think all I'm ever doing is trying to convince myself I'm alive. Sometimes I think all I'm ever doing is trying to convince myself I'm alive. I need a dictionary, someone look me up and define me. Please remind me who I'm supposed to be around you, so you will do what I want you to. I'm always winning the wrong game. I don't remember my real name. I've got a record player that was made in 2014. Dyed my hair blue, it came out a C6 sort of green. I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees. I pretend I scraped them, climbing in the trees. Sometimes I think all I'm ever doing is trying to convince myself I'm alive. Sometimes I think all I'm ever doing is trying to convince myself I'm alive. I've got a record player that was made in 2014. Dyed my hair blue, it came out a C6 sort of green. I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees. I pretend I scraped them, climbing in the trees. I've got a record player that was made in 2014. Dyed my hair blue, it came out a C6 sort of green. I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees. I pretend I scraped them, climbing in the trees.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even
You have to learn to pace yourself. Pressure, you're just like everybody else. Pressure, you've only had to run so far, so good. But you will come to a place where the only thing you feel are loaded guns in your face, and you'll have to deal with pressure. You used to call me paranoid. Pressure, but even you cannot avoid pressure. You turn the tap dance into your crusade. Now here you are with your faith and your Peter Pan advice. You have no scars on your face, and you cannot handle pressure. All grown up and no place to go. Psych 1, psych 2, what do you know? All your life is Channel 13, Sesame Street. What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. Pressure. Pressure. Don't ask for help, you're all alone. Pressure. You'll have to answer to your own. Pressure. I'm sure you'll have some cosmic rationale. But here you are in the ninth, 2 men out and 3 men on nowhere to look but inside, where we all respond to pressure. Pressure. All your life is Time magazine. I read it too. What does it mean? Pressure! I'm sure you have some cosmic rationale. But here you are with your faith and your Peter Pan advice. You have no scars on your face, and you cannot handle pressure. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, pressure.
Victims are psychos, victims are lying, victims are wrong, victims are right, victims of anything and all the above, victims of hate, victims of love, victims of hate, victims of love. If you're rich, you're hungry for money. If you're broke, you're hungry for bread. If you're wild, you're bound to die young, friend. If you live in fear, you're already dead. Victims of psycho, victims of lie, victims are wrong, victims are right, victims of winning, victims of loss, victims of payment, victims of cause. You got your victims of violence, victims of peace. You were all victims, exactly like me. Victims of anything and all the above. Victims of hate, victims of love. My soul's got a shovel, mine's got two arms. They're digging a trench right through my heart. They can't agree, except on one thing. They've gone too far now and they're too close to leave. Victims of psycho, victims of life, victims are wrong, victims are right, victims of anything and all the above. Victims of hate, victims of love, victims of anything and all the above. Victims of hate, victims of love, victims of hate, victims of love.
Ladies up in here tonight. No fighting.
We got the
No
refugees up
fighting.
here.
No fighting. Shakira,
I
Shakira.
never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita, Picasa,
Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
Hey girl, I can see your body moving, and it's driving me crazy. And I didn't have the slightest idea until I saw you dancing. And when you walk up on the dance floor, nobody can ignore the way you move your body, girl. And everything's so unexpected, the way you right and left it, so you could keep on shaking it.
never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita, Picasa,
Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go real slow. Don't you see, baby, I see it's perfect. Babe, I know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is
Shakira,
perfection.
Shakira.
Oh boy, I can see your body moving, half animal, half man. I don't really know what I'm doing, but just seem to have a plan. My will, self-restraint, have come to fail now, fail now. See, I'm doing what I can, but I can't, so you know that's a bit too hard to explain. Baila la calle, de noche, baila la calle.
never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita, Picasa,
Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you know you got me hypnotized. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
Señorita, feel the conga.
Let me see you move like you come from Colombia. Oh, yeah, ladies, say it.
Mira, en Barranquilla se baila así.
En Barranquilla se baila así.
Yeah, She's so sexy, I am at fantasy. A refugee like me back with the Fugees from a third world country. I go back like when Pac carried crates for Humpty Hump. We lead a whole club dizzy. Why the CIA wanna watch? It's the Colombians and Haitians. I ain't guilty, it's a musical transaction. Boop, boop, zoop, boop. No more do we snatch rope. Refugees run the seas cause we own our own boat.
I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Baby, like this is perfecto. Oh, you know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. The attraction, the tension. Baby, like this is perfection.
No fighting, no fighting, no fighting.
No fighting.
I can dim the lights and sing you songs full of sad things. We can do the tango just for two. I can serenade and gently play on your heartstrings. Be your Valentino, just me. Ooh, lover boy, what to do tonight? Hey boy, set my alarm, turn on my charm. That's because I'm a good old-fashioned lover boy. Ooh, let me feel your heartbeat grow faster, faster. Can you feel my love heat? Come on and see to my heart, seed of love, and tell me how do you feel right after all? I'd like for you and I to go romancing. Say the word, your wish is my command. Ooh, lover boy, what can it tonight? Hey boy, write my letter, feel much better, and use my fancy patter on the telephone. When I'm not with you, think of you always. The closest summer night. When I'm not with you, think of me always. I love you, love you. Hey boy, where'd you get it from? Hey boy, where did you go? I learned my passion in the good old-fashioned school of lover boys. Dining at the Ritz, we'll meet at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Pay the bill, you taste the wine. Driving back in style in my saloon will do quite nicely. Just take me back to yours, that will be fine. Come on and get it. Ooh, love. There it goes again. Ooh, my good old-fashioned love boy. What to do tonight? Hey boy, everything's alright, just hold on tight. That's because I'm a good old-fashioned lover boy.
Maybe we can find a
Till I feel so bad to a woman who has made too many bets. The mirror stares you in the face and says, baby, it don't work.
You say you're impressed, no, you don't care.
You dance and shake your head.
Dance, boogie wonderland.
Sound fly through the night. I chase my battle dreams to boogie wonderland.
Find romance when I start to dance, boogie wonderland. Find romance when I start to dance, boogie wonderland. You said I didn't do anything wrong, but there must have been something I could have done better. Oh, you said I didn't do anything wrong, but there must have been something I could have done better. Did you want me at home, or was I running around more than you like? Me leaving you. Did you want more alone time? Was I calling you up every night when I needed you? Times that I was tired and selfish, I don't know why I did it. I couldn't help it, but you know that I tried. Now I keep on asking, could I? You said I didn't do anything wrong, but there must have been something I could have done better. Oh, you said I didn't do anything wrong, but there must have been something I could have done better.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anish Pinamaraju, the director of Fear of Buildings. For the past 3 weeks, our cast and crew have worked to bring this original student script to life as a staged reading. This script was meant to be produced as a fully staged show last semester, but unfortunately got canceled due to COVID. However, I can't help but think there is no better play to capture the current absurdity of life than this little absurd comedy piece. But first, let me give you the spiel I'd normally give at an in-person show with a couple twists. First of all, the show runs about an hour and 15 minutes. Normally, I tell you to turn off your electronic devices at this time, but seeing as how we're in a digital theater space, please do not turn off your electronic devices. Feel free to get up in the middle of the show if you want, but remember, take your electronic devices with you. The show goes with you. And this is a comedy piece, an absurd one at that, but still a comedy. So feel free to laugh or do the thing where you gently breathe out of your nose. That's fine too. And feel free to emotionally react however you want. It's theater. Let it affect you, like it has affected us. And with that, please enjoy Fear of Buildings.
Fear of Buildings by Sam Bible Sullivan. Setting: a city street by a skyscraper. At rise. Orion stands staring up at something. Greg sits off to the side, nearly off stage. A projection screen stands behind Orion. Greg controls the projections. Tyne enters.
What are you looking at?
This building.
Is it different from other buildings?
It can be argued that every building is different from other buildings.
Are you arguing that?
I wasn't planning on it.
Do you want to?
I mean, I don't want to keep you.
Oh, this? I've got all day to do this. It's just some money that I have to store.
Oh, how late's your bank stay open?
A bank? Oh, no, there's no need to involve a bank with this. I just made a recent dairy investment that happened to pay off. Strictly liquid stuff.
Okay. Then yeah, let's argue about buildings. Present your case.
Oh, I don't have a case to present.
What? You should always have a case.
That's debatable.
You want to debate how to argue instead of building differences?
No, I want to debate building differences.
But I'd honestly prefer to debate arguing.
Then let's debate what we want to argue about.
Great, except I don't have a case for that.
Neither do I.
Right, but you don't prepare cases.
I don't?
You seem to imply that before.
Oh dear, well, that wasn't my intention. I prepare some cases. I just don't think I need to have a case all the time.
And I do.
Well, I don't, because if I
Wait,
had a
wait.
case
We haven't decided whether this is what we're going to argue about.
Right, let's do that.
You mind if I prepare my case first?
Not at all. Take as much time as you need.
All right. I think I've got a case.
And I know I don't.
I think we should discuss how to properly argue because I don't want to debate building differences
Why not?
for personal reasons.
What sort of personal reasons?
I'm sorry, but that's personal. But they are very reasonable reasons.
I see. May I speak my truth now?
Go ahead.
I don't care about your personal reasons.
How could you not care about my reasons? That's rude.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
These reasons are so reasonable. You have to care about them.
I want to trust you. Trust me. I want to care about your reasons. They sound reasonable, but I need to know what they are.
I guess I gotta provide reasoning in this debate.
I guess so. I did not expect that.
Who would? All right. I don't want to debate building differences because I'm scared of buildings.
You're scared of buildings?
Yeah.
All buildings?
To some extent. Also, yeah.
But you live in a building, don't you?
Yeah, wait. No. I live in a house.
Isn't that a building?
No, it's a house.
What's the difference?
I like my house. Yeah, and well, I'm not afraid of it.
But you don't like buildings and you are afraid of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fair enough. But if you're afraid of buildings, why were you staring at that one?
I accidentally glanced at it and became paralyzed with fear. I lost all control of my legs.
Well, that must have been awful.
Yeah, it was terrible. But I've got control of them now and I'm not making the same mistake twice. Oh, look, a bird. Whoa. Ah, I've done it again. I've become paralyzed with fear.
But you're speaking.
Fear process doesn't affect the mouth.
That doesn't sound right.
It probably isn't.
Well, that would explain it. Do you need any help?
No, I have to break the paralysis on my own. Interference from someone else could really hurt me.
Oh no, why? Is it something to do with the paralysis?
Nah, my body would be fine, but emotionally, I would be devastated. I'm a very prideful person.
Pride cometh before the fall.
I know, and my fear of buildings cometh from buildings falling on me, but I can't stop my pride, so I just fuel my fear. It's a vicious cycle, one that I hope to break, but never put the work in to do so.
And that's 2 of the 7 right there.
2 of 7?
Indeed.
What is?
What is what?
2 of 7.
It sounds like a fraction to me.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, then why did you ask what it was?
Because you said it out of nowhere.
Ah, I see. You meant to ask why say 2 of 7, not what is 2 of 7.
I don't think I did mean to ask that, actually.
Well, then what did you mean to ask?
Good question. You mind if I ponder that a moment? I always get lost in conversation and forget the point of what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't mind at all. Good conversations always need long periods of silence.
All right. I remembered what I was trying to ask.
What were you trying to ask?
I was trying to ask, what do you mean by 2 of 7?
Well, that would have been an excellently phrased question.
Do you really think so?
I would have answered that question without even thinking about an answer.
I know I've just met you, but you've helped me more in the few moments I've known you than anyone else in my entire life. You have shown me how to be my most articulate self, and I pride myself on my articulation.
There's one of the 7 coming up again.
What do you mean by 1 of 7 and 2 of 7?
Well, what I mean by 1 of 7 and 2 of 7 is this. You've shown pride in many things, and you yourself have admitted to being a prideful person. You also said that you would like to change this about yourself, but don't want to put in the work to do so. That's pride and sloth. Those are 2 of the 7 deadly sins. Thus, 2 of 7.
I won't lie. That was very anticlimactic.
It was not.
It was.
It was.
It was.
Why?
Well, honestly, I just don't care about the 7 deadly sins.
But they're so deadly. How could you not care?
I'm not a religious man.
What does religion have to do with the 7 deadly sins?
Religion created the 7 deadly sins.
No, man created the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, are you saying that the sins were inherent in man all along?
No, I'm saying that man created religion. Therefore, man created the 7 deadly sins.
So you admit they're religious?
In the sense that Christmas is religious.
Christmas is religious.
No, Christmas is consumerist.
I'd consider that a religion.
Well, then in your case, Christmas is religious.
And so are the 7 deadly sins.
Fine. They came out of religion, but I don't agree with religion's opinion of them.
Go on.
Religion sets them up as boundaries, and if you cross one of the boundaries, then you get punished. I see them more as lines, and sometimes you want to color outside of the lines, but you might regret your coloring book looking like spilled raw milk from a rainbow of cows. But you don't cry over spilled milk, so you can't cry over your cow patty of a coloring book. You just gotta move on to the next book. You can't avoid coloring outside of the lines, and you can't avoid the 7 deadly sins.
Okay. Yeah, I'm lost.
Religion says you can avoid them, but you can't.
Don't you believe in free will?
Only when it suits me.
You know what?
What?
I like you. What's your name?
Time. What's yours?
Orion.
Nice to meet you, Orion.
Nice to meet you, Time.
You know, Orion, even though I keep track of mine and others' sins, I don't fear them. And I don't fear buildings or really much of anything. In fact, I don't have any fear within me at all.
Wow. That's quite the epiphany. I can't imagine living without fear.
Because I've just realized I do hold one fear. The only thing in this entire world that will send a shiver down my spine.
It must be something truly horrendous. What's your one fear?
Chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees?
Chimpanzees.
I don't follow.
Oh, well, a chimpanzee is an ape closely related to humans that resides in jungle environments or in the homes of wealthy celebrities. I'm scared of them.
That's not the part I don't get. I know what a chimpanzee is. My uncle is a wealthy celebrity that owns one.
That is the scariest sentence I've heard since yesterday.
What sentence did you hear yesterday?
A family walked by, and one of the kids said he was most excited to see the chimpanzees at the zoo.
Why are you terrified of chimpanzees?
Murderers.
So are humans.
Exactly.
Right. So, why are you afraid of chimpanzees being murderers and not humans?
Well, there are so many humans I interact with throughout a day that the chance of one of them being a murderer is very slim. However, I meet so few chimpanzees that the chance of one of them being a murderer is very fat. I shudder just thinking about it. Not to mention, the way chimpanzees kill is so much worse. With a human, you're going to be killed by shooting, stabbing, or slashing,
Or strangulation.
Excellent point, or strangulation.
Or hacking.
Another very plausible option, although that is similar to slashing.
Hacking's a vertical motion, but slashing is horizontal.
I didn't even think of that. They are very different killing methods. Oh, but the point I was trying to make is that human killing, while unpleasant, isn't the worst out there.
What makes chimpanzee killing so much worse?
They rip your face off.
Really?
Really.
My God.
That is why I will forever fear the chimpanzee.
What do they do with your face once they rip it off?
I've honestly never thought that far into it. The ripping has always been enough to fuel my fear.
I wonder if they eat it.
If they do, they are demons that walk the earth.
Or they might wear it like a mask.
Yeah, that is an equally horrific possibility.
They might not do anything with it at all. The thrill all might come from the ripping for them. Granted, I could see that point of view, but the act itself isn't worth much if nothing comes of it. At least with eating, you aren't hungry anymore. And with a mask, you could look very stylish. Although it would be a flesh mask, the smell might not make it worth it.
Yeah, enough about this. We've dwelled on my fear for far too long. I'm still so curious about your fear of buildings.
Oh, what would you like to know?
Where does it stem from?
Oh, that is a long story, and one that I'm always happy to tell in its entirety. It all started with my father's obsession with the Empire State Building. When my papa was but a wee boy.
Why are you talking like that?
Oh, I thought it would give my story more oomph.
More oomph?
Yeah, more gusto, more pizzazz.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I am all for giving a story more pizzazz. When I tell a story, I am zazzing all over the place. I am a certified zazzer. I'll give you zazz right now if you want some zazz. But can I be honest with you?
I don't know.
Trust me, I can.
Okay, then go right ahead.
It was too distracting. It immediately brought me out of your story and made me start critiquing. And the last thing you want when storytelling is critique.
You are so right. I mean, I hate this.
Me too. You just need to know where and when to zazz. Now is not the when. Here is not the where. I just don't need you zazzing on me right now. You get it?
I do. Can I start again?
I don't know.
Trust me, I can.
In that case, please do.
When my dad was a kid, his home was barely even one story.
How is that possible?
My great-grandpappy built the home because he was a master carpenter. He built a sturdy house that only rugged hands can build, hands that have calluses so tough you could use them as a grindstone, and he did for many of his woodworking tools. My grandpappy was born in the house that my great-grandpappy built. My grandpappy and his 3 sisters grew up there. My great-grandpappy and grandmammy signed the divorce papers in that house, and then my great-grandpappy moved his former mistress and my grandpappy's 3 half-sisters into that house. That really soured the house for grandpappy. On the day my great-grandpappy moved his new family, and grandpappy swore he would reclaim the home as his own, so he bided his time. He went to school, got a job, got a wife, and the whole time he acted like everything was hunky-dory with his dad and my great-grandpappy. Well, eventually everyone was moved out of the house, including my great-mistress grandma. Great-grandpappy Josiah was not a faithful man. Anywho, my grandpappy goes back home one day and confronts my great-grandpappy. He tells him, "Pa, you've been rooting and tooting around your whole life. You don't care about nobody but yourself. You're a feral fox. Now I'm putting you down." My grandpappy worked on a ranch, so he knew a thing or two about putting down a feral fox, and that thing or two was a double-barreled shotgun. He shot my great-grandpappy point blank in the chest. He reclaimed his home, and he reclaimed his name. That day, he went from great-grandpappy Josiah Jr. to Grandpappy Josiah, Joe to his friends, of which he had none, so no one really called him Joe. Well, that's my story, and I hope it answered your questions.
I was so lost in that tale, I completely forgot what my question was. Oh, but I do have a new question. How was your grandpappy Joe able
He was only Joe to his friends.
I'd consider myself a friend after that tale.
Whoa, he wouldn't consider you one.
Of course, my apologies.
That's all right. It happens all the time.
How was your grandpappy Josiah able to get away with murder?
I'll tell you how. He didn't. After my grandpappy had moved his family into his reclaimed home, he disposed of my great-grandpappy's body in a dumpster. Unfortunately, that dumpster was along the route of many dog walkers, and pretty quickly a cop who liked to dumpster dive in his free time found the body. The pieces were as easy to put together as a Duplo set, and Grandpappy Josiah was carted off to prison. But my grandmammy was allowed to keep the house and raise her kids in it because great-grandpappy Josiah put it in his will that his house was to be left to whoever killed him. He had enough enemies for that to make sense, so my dad grew up in that house.
Oh, I remember what my question was from before. How did your dad grow up in a house that was less than a story tall?
My great grandpappy put a curse on the foundation of the house. He cursed the foundation to start sinking into the ground. And... What's so funny?
You, sir, are a brilliant comedian.
Thank you. I know I am, but why do you think that?
You really had me going with that tale about your great-grandpappy Josiah and your grandpappy Josiah.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you made all of that up, didn't you?
I did not.
Oh, come on. You're very funny. Now just admit it.
Okay. You got me.
How much of that story was true?
None of it. Not a single word.
You're a little crazy, aren't you?
Why do you say that? Have you talked to Dr. Philworth? Because...
No, I talked to my own doctor, Dr. Pokenme. Why do you have a doctor?
She's helping me get over my compulsive lying. What about you?
She's helping me get over my fear of chimpanzees. Wait, did you just say you were a compulsive liar?
No.
Oh, that's good because I am bonding with you like crazy right now.
I am bonding with you so much too.
And I can trust you on that, right?
Of course.
Hooray!
Tyne sets down their package and grabs Orion's arms, and they both begin jumping up and down in joy. Orion opens his eyes and goes to reach for the package, but at that moment, a random person enters and breaks Orion's kneecap.
Oh my god! Oh! What just happened?
I had my eyes closed.
Why were your eyes closed?
I don't like to jump with them open.
Why?
I have very sensitive eyes. Their sensitivity began when I was about the age of 7. My mother sat me down and said, Tyne, the doctor says you stared at the sun too much. Now you have soft eyes. And I said,
I don't care.
Really
help me.
Well, how can I help you if I don't know what happened?
You can call an ambulance.
But what will I tell them?
To come here.
Well, where is here?
I don't know. Find out.
Okay.
Wait. Before you run off, how bad's my knee? I need you to look.
I can't do that. I have sensitive eyes.
That is not a real thing.
No, it is. Look at them.
Ah!
Ah!
Why are you screaming at me?
You screamed at me.
I didn't scream at you.
You did. I saw. I was staring at you.
I was only screaming in your direction.
Why'd you do that?
My kneecap is broken.
Oh, so that's what happened to your knee.
Obviously.
Don't get snippy with me. You didn't know what happened either.
Yes, I did.
What? Well, then why'd you tell me you did it?
I lie in moments of stress. And in moments of relaxation. I'm a liar. I compulsively lie.
You told me you weren't a compulsive liar.
No, I just told you I didn't say I was a compulsive liar.
Oh. So you didn't say you were a compulsive liar?
I did.
You lied to me.
Yeah, many times.
What?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything!
You weren't looking at that building?
No, I was looking at a cloud.
Are you even afraid of buildings?
No, I'm afraid of clouds.
How do I know that's not a lie?
It's a lie. I'm not afraid of clouds.
I can't believe this. Were you even looking at a cloud?
No, I was looking at a bird.
And you're afraid of birds, and that's why you were paralyzed with fear?
I was never paralyzed with fear. I'm just easily distracted.
I don't think I can handle this.
Call me an ambulance.
Call yourself an ambulance.
I can't. I don't have a phone right now.
Why not?
I dropped it in the toilet.
I can't trust that, though, can I?
Oh, just help me.
Why? You could be faking all of this.
Look at me.
And?
How could I fake this?
You faked being afraid of buildings. You faked being paralyzed with fear. I bet you even faked not knowing what 2 of 7 meant.
No, I didn't.
Liar!
How? You just said a random fraction.
It wasn't that hard to figure out.
It was incredibly hard to figure out.
That's debatable.
I don't have time for that.
Who even are you?
A complete stranger. Why are you holding me to such a high standard?
Because you said I could trust you.
I am a random person. Why would you trust me?
I am a very trusting person. I trust everyone.
And that's my fault?
For taking advantage of that.
Oh, just call me an ambulance.
No, I am not doing this again.
We've never met before.
I don't mean with you specifically. People abusing my trust has been a motif of my life.
That's great. That's great. But my knee is shattered. I have a shattered knee.
And I have a shattered soul, trampled into a million, nay, a billion, tiny little pieces from the harsh, cleated boots of life. And by life, I mean people. And by people, I mean pieces of shit, if you'll excuse my language.
My knee is broken.
Oh my God, we get it already. Find something else to say. Actually, don't speak at all. It's my time to shine.
Call an ambulance.
When I was 5, my father told me he was going out to buy a pack of smokes and a lotto ticket. He didn't come back that night. I swore in that moment that I would never trust again. I cursed his name and disowned him from my heart. He was no father to me anymore. Then, a couple of months later, he came back. He had a pack of Newports and a scratch-off. He told me and my mom, that he'd tried to get back to us, but it had been impossible. The government had finally caught on to his illegal raw milk exchange he'd been running with a couple of his buds. He was the only one to make it back home. I felt like a pile of pennies, completely worthless. Here I'd been, safe and sound in my comfy, cozy little abode, snuggled in my mother's bosom, while he'd been stuck in some harsh, frigid, cold, frozen metallic tomb with bars on its coffin doors. From that day on, I swore I would always trust again. I blessed my father's name.
Raw milk? What?
You shut your little floppy mouth. My father is a rebel, fighting for his right to sell the dairy products he wishes to sell. I did the right thing trusting him because even though he'd sometimes disappear for years, he'd always find a way to escape the FDA's clutches and make it back home. I'll never understand why my mom divorced him. I guess she just couldn't handle the risks that came with his lifestyle. Well, anyway, after swearing to always trust everyone, I found that my trust would often be abused, as surprising as that may seem.
The fuck is raw milk?
Hey, don't interrupt my tale with such vulgarities. So I went through my life choosing to trust. I ran into a man one time. I asked him how his day was going. He said his day was going fine. I asked him what he was doing staring off that bridge like that. He said he was trying to see if he could see any fish from up there. I said, I hope you see some, and went on my way. Do you know what he did?
Is it like really hardcore milk?
He started fishing off that bridge. And there was a sign that said, don't fish off this bridge. He said he was just looking. He made me an accomplice to his crime. And then after I had caught him in the act, after I responsibly called him out on his treachery, he had the nerve to tell me I was overreacting. Well, he sure started overreacting when he went to throw his line in the water and his fishing hook went right into his eye. But being the better person, I called him an ambulance when he asked.
Is it spicy?
Then one time I met this woman outside of a strip mall. She told me she'd left her wallet at home, but she desperately needed to buy a birthday gift for her sick aunt, since this birthday would probably be her aunt's last and all. She begged me to lend her my wallet so that she could buy her aunt a gift. I said no begging necessary, and that I would be happy to purchase a gift for her. She said she couldn't be seen having me buy the gift for her. Her relatives shopped at that strip mall, and she couldn't have them know about this. She was too prideful. Sound like anyone else you might know?
Seriously, do you drink it from the udder or something? Like, what makes it raw?
No self-awareness whatsoever. I trusted her. I gave her my wallet, and as soon as it left my grasp, she started running. She didn't get very far, though. A bus hit her. But again, I called an ambulance when she asked because I am too kind. Are you sensing a pattern here? Oh, Ryan, are you listening?
After the screen changes, a man runs onto the stage and steps on Orion's knee.
Oh, what the... Holy shit! Why? Why would you do that? Was that the same guy? Do you hate all knees or just my right one?
Good God, Orion, have you learned nothing?
Oh, fuck you! My obliterated knee just got fucking stepped on!
Stop with the lies! That's what my story was supposed to point out. I'm done with people using me and then wanting my sympathy. You think you can just spit on my face and tell me it's tears? Well, it's not. There were tears on my face to begin with.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means I'm done calling ambulances for people that have broken me. You don't get to get fixed when I'm torn apart.
I am sorry. I'm sorry that I lied. But I can't anymore. Ugh, shit, I can barely speak. Just help me.
Your apology is worthless at this point. I know it's not sincere. You're under duress. Quite honestly, I'm not convinced there's anything even wrong with your knee.
I will crawl over there and kill you.
Why not just walk? There's no point in keeping the charade going.
Look at my knee.
What's the point?
You can see it's broken.
And risk the breaking of my heart another time? I don't think so.
Tyne, please. Please, 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 please.
Do you promise it's broken?
It is fucked.
Cross your heart?
Are you for real?
Yes.
Okay. Cross my heart.
Hope to die?
Oh, I hope you die.
Threatening someone is an interesting way to get them to help you.
I hope to die.
Stick a needle in your eye?
Yep, right in my eye. Are you trying to torture me?
No, if anyone is torturing anyone, you're torturing me.
Just look at my knee. Just help me.
Okay, fine. You don't have to shout at me. Jeez. Let me take a look.
Oh God, thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That is highly broken.
Yeah, I know. Call an ambulance.
Oh man. I should not have looked at that.
Wait, what?
I do not do well with stuff like that.
What?
Broken body parts.
Tyne? Call an ambulance.
Oh God, it was just like mushed. It's supposed to be mushed.
I agree. No, I agree. Call 911.
I should not have looked at that. Mushy kneecaps are gross.
Wait, Tyne. No. Tyne, pull out your phone. Fingers on digits. Come on, you can do it.
Mushy.
Tyne, please don't think about the kneecap. Get your phone.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Ah! Gross.
Why would you look at it again?
I can't.
Tyne, no. Tyne, stay with me. Don't. Oh, God damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. I am shitty. Oh, I am shitty. But am I shitty enough to deserve this? Why is this happening to me? Okay. Okay. Focus. Tyne. Hey, Tyne. Nothing.
Orion starts to search Tyne for Tyne's phone.
Where the fuck is it? Who doesn't just keep their phone in their pocket?
Orion pulls out a business card from Tyne's pocket.
Raw milk connoisseur and spice critic?
A man enters and breaks Orion's other kneecap.
God! Jesus fuck! Oh, why? I give up. I give up. Fuck the world, fuck my life, and fuck you, Tyne.
Why are you shouting?
Both of my knees are broken.
I thought it was only the one.
Not anymore.
Really?
Oh, no. I'm lying.
Seriously? What is wrong with you?
Shut up.
You shut up.
I was so close. Who doesn't keep their phone in their pocket?
Why would I do that? That's exactly where they expect you to keep it.
Who is they?
FDA, Orion. They are always listening.
Am I in the Twilight Zone? Yeah, I must be. This is my punishment for fucking with strangers. I'm sorry, Rod. Or God. I should have never said a word.
You said more than just a word, Orion. You said many, each more false than the last.
Shut the fuck up! I don't care. I don't feel my knees. I don't feel my body.
That might be shock.
I am not shocked. Why not? Who cares? Not me.
Orion, I think you're hysterical.
Really? You're too kind. I've always thought of myself as funny, but hysterical? What? Adjective.
Maybe I should call an ambulance.
What a novel idea. An ambulance. Is that some sort of transport system that takes you to the hospital when your kneecaps are figgity, figgity, figgity? Figgity, figgity, figgity? Figgity, figgity. Ambulance?
Yes, I am calling an ambulance. I will save your kneecaps.
Kneecaps. Knee. Bee. Tree.
Those are great rhymes, but we don't got times.
He, she, vi, ski, flee, me, we, pee, see, flee. You got a phone? Games? You got games on phone? You got Tetris?
No,
I like Tetris.
I'm not much of a puzzle person.
Puzzles. You got puzzles?
No, I just said I'm not a puzzle person.
Oh, yeah. You're a person?
Yes,
Cool.
thank you. Oh, the ambulance. Oh no.
Go.
I want to, but my phone, it's all cracked up.
Sup.
You know what's up. I broke my phone by stepping on it.
Quit.
No, I can't quit. I will keep storing my phone in my shoe. Not today, SDA.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry, Orion. We don't need an ambulance. I will be your ambulance.
Amber lamp.
That's right. And this amber lamps is going to carry you to safety.
That's nice of you.
Heavy. Are you able to help at all?
No. No.
Oh my god, the building is collapsing!
Oh.
I got you! I am Amber Lamps! It's not too late!
Yes, it is.
Blackout. End of Act 1. Act 2. At Rise. Tyne and Orion are lying down, passed out. The screen is no longer there. The light is low. It's somewhat eerie, somewhat ethereal. The space should feel like a void. Tyne wakes up first.
Huh? What?
Tyne sits up groggily and looks around at their surroundings.
Where am I? I was just on the street. Where's the street? Where's the ground? Where's the anything?
Tyne stands up and begins pacing around the room, searching for some sort of entrance or exit or really anything. Their surroundings are claustrophobic, yet also eternal. After spending a decent amount of time scoping out the surroundings, Tyne notices Orion.
Ah! Oh, wait! I know you! Hey! Wake up! Ah! Shoot! What's your name? Oh, man. Hey! Wake up!
Huh? What? Where am I?
What's your name?
What? Who are you? Wait, Wait, I know you. Why do I know you?
Well, that's what I want to know about you. So what's your name?
You tell me your name first. Just tell me your name.
No, you.
Why me?
I asked first.
I don't care.
I don't care that you don't care.
Fine.
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 Fine?
Yeah, fine.
Fine? Fine? Mine. Stein? Rhine.
Oh, you want to get fancy? Let's get fancy. Kind.
Shush! Your name ends in ein. It's Tyne. Your name is Tyne.
No fair.
So your name really is Tyne.
What the heck? Extra no fair.
I think some of my memories are coming back to me. We were talking and that's weird. I can only remember us talking. We had to have been doing something more than that.
Come on, tell me your name. I can't handle all this instability. The world is nowhere. I have nothing. I think. Let me check. Yep, I have nothing. No way to reach anyone I know. And the one person who is here that I maybe know won't even tell me their name. And they know mine. Everything is all topsy-turvy.
Just relax for a little bit. I need to think for a second.
I am falling apart.
Wait, I need to gather a few more memories.
The world is weebling and wobbling and I will fall down.
Steve, my name is Steve. Yes.
Are you sure?
About my own name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Strange. That sounds wrong. I was really feeling an O. Are you sure your name is Steve?
Are you saying I'm lying?
No, I'm not saying you're lying. It's just, I've got this inkling.
An inkling.
Or even a notion?
Is there a difference?
Or no, dare I say it? A hunch!
Who are you?
I am Tyne T. Tensworth, and I have a hunch!
Is that really your full name?
Because I'm truthful about my name. Unlike you.
Your name is Tyne T. Tensworth. What's the T stand for?
Todd, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is I've got a hefty hunch that you're lying to me about your name. It's not Steve.
It definitely is.
Prove it.
How?
Show me your ID.
Okay. I want you to think about that statement for a second.
All right.
Have you thought about it? Wait?
Yes, I'm not done thinking.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready.
Will do.
You got it now?
You don't have to be rude.
I'm just gonna say my point.
Wait, I've got it. You can't show me your ID because you aren't 18.
What? Do I look like a minor to you?
Not bad. I mean, you don't even have a pickaxe with you.
A pickaxe? Oh, no. We are in a vast and infinite void right now. There's no perceivable anything. Like where's the floor? Do you see a floor?
Well, we're standing, so I guess there is one.
But do you see one?
No, I do not.
Exactly. So if there's no world currently, how would I have an ID on me?
You're wearing pants.
Oh, That's actually a pretty good point. I am wearing pants. I guess the world decided to leave me, but at least it left me my clothes. But I do not have a wallet in my pocket, so...
So, do you have your ID or not?
No, I do not have my ID.
Jeez, was that so hard?
Surprisingly so.
Do you have any other way to prove that your name is Steve?
Oh, I do actually.
Phenomenal. What is it?
Okay. You can stop doubting that I don't know my own name.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult.
Oh, but you're doing such a great job.
That is not helpful. I'm not trying to be difficult, but I am telling you I have an intense gut feeling here. Not just any gut feeling. Like, this isn't an indigestion gut feeling. It's not intestinal. It's instinctual. You're lying to me about your name right now, and I know it.
What else could my name be?
I don't know, but it's not Steve.
But it is Steve.
No, it's not. It starts with an O. I am sure it starts with an O.
And oh. Oh.
Yeah. O.
Orion?
Yes, Orion. See, you knew too. Why did you hide your name?
I actually didn't.
Well, then how'd you know the name I was thinking of?
Okay. I'm gonna come clean here, which is, it is something that I never do. But considering the world decided to vanish and I have no memory of how I got here and everything I know might be gone forever, and suddenly this infinite abyss seems like a much more suffocating abyss, and
Orion.
Right. Orion is the name that I usually use when I do my job. So you must be a client of mine.
Under a pseudonym?
Yeah.
Why?
Steve is it's a boring name.
You're right about that.
Yep. So I just like to spice it up a little bit.
What do you do?
Huh?
What's your work? What sort of job needs you to spice up your name? Definitely not one with a boss.
You got me. I work for myself.
Oh, how cool. Doing what?
Sales?
Also cool. What do you sell?
Art.
Oh, even more cool. Of course you need a zest to your name. You can't sell art to a bunch of hoity-toity fancy pansies without a groovy name.
Exactly. So I must have been selling you some art.
That doesn't sound like me.
Well, that had to have been what was happening, so...
No, that is definitely not what was happening. I don't like art. Too many colors.
I have no other explanation for it, so...
Wait a minute. I know exactly what's going on here.
I really hope you're talking about the much more important mystery of where we are.
I am not.
Right.
You're lying to me again.
I promise you I am not.
You're not an art seller.
I believe the professional term is art dealer.
See, you don't even know the name of the job. You can't fool me, Orion.
Not my actual name.
You can't fool me. You use the name Orion not because you're an art seller.
Okay, fine. I'm a con
You're an
art...
artist.
Artist. Yes. Yes, yes. I'm an artist.
What did you say?
I said artist.
No, before that.
And
No, before that.
I'm an artist. That's why I use such a quirky name. See, I'm not like other... Oh, actually, that would make me exactly like other artists.
No. You said con.
Con what?
Con artist.
Whoa, no. I am pro artist. That's why I am one.
You said you were a con artist.
Why would I say that?
Because you're a con artist.
But I'm not a con artist. I'm an art artist.
Exactly what a con artist would say.
Why would they say that?
Because they're pretending to be an artist.
I wouldn't know anything about that since I'm an actual artist, so I'm gonna go.
Where?
What? Out of this conversation.
You can't do that. You literally can't do that.
Well, excuse me for not wanting to be accused of such an immoral profession.
I'm not accusing you. Admitted it.
When did I do that?
Moments ago.
I didn't do that.
Stop lying. I am the only other person in existence, and you're choosing to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You are.
I am not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
All right. You don't want to tell the truth. You don't have to. But I am not going to say a single word until you do.
Fine.
Fine.
Cool.
I am.
What?
Nothing. Just whatever.
Fine.
You already said that.
So did you.
But you said it twice.
But we said it a bunch of times before.
But that was before. And this is now.
So I don't...
Before they can continue arguing, a bright flash of light appears. The heavens are opening. A presence has entered the shapeless void. Something new, something knowing. Greg enters, looking godly but casual. Whatever the god equivalent to jeans and a blazer is.
I might be able to help.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh my god.
That's me.
What?
God.
As close to one as you'll ever meet.
What's that mean?
Don't question God.
They didn't say they were God.
Well, they practically did.
Tyne's right. I practically did.
Practically isn't the same as actually. So.
Classic Orion. Or should I say Steve?
You know my name?
I know all your names. You've used a lot of aliases over the years. Although I guess that's necessary in your line of work.
Wait a minute. Are you saying
That
that
Orion con artist? Yes, I am.
I knew it!
How do you know you can even trust this rando?
God.
They said they're practically God.
And you said you weren't a con artist. There's a lot of things being said. I like what God's saying more.
They're not God.
I love it. You two are just the same.
The same? As opposed to when?
As opposed to all the other times.
Other times?
I've been watching the two of you throughout your lives.
Wait, so you saw when I tried to jump?
Whatever
off
you're
of
about to say, the answer is yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hold up. I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. You can't just say you're practically God and expect me to believe you. I mean, sure, you were right about me being a con artist, but I mean,
Finally, the truth is revealed. Oh man, what other treachery have you done? Oh boy, if I had my memories.
I can get those to you.
You have my memories? You can show me Steve's treachery?
Whoa. Innocent until proven guilty. Who says I was even being treacherous?
God does.
That dude is not God. How many times do I have to say that?
If they aren't God, then how do they know about your treachery?
Oh, well, they never said they knew about my treachery.
Aha, so you admit there was treachery.
I can only remember your name, so I have no idea whether there was treachery or not.
You admit there could have been treachery.
I already admitted my job was conning people. Of course there could have been treachery.
You, sir, are a scallywag.
What era are you from?
You know, there's no need for this. We're all friends.
I am not friends with foes who dupe me.
What is up with your word choices?
I become formal in my disgruntlement.
Ah, this is insane! This is insane. You are insane. You are insane. And you, if you're as powerful as you claim to be, get me out of here.
Yeah, sorry. I can't do that right now. They're not ready yet.
I knew you were a bullshitter.
Don't swear at God.
Stop calling them God. They never said they were God.
Hey, stop fighting.
God. Fine.
Sorry.
There's no need for that, but thank you. I understand you both are very confused right now. I get that a lot has happened. I can do something that I think may help clear up some confusion about who's practically God and who's committed treachery.
Well, that sounds perfect.
Great. Let's do it then.
Wait, I didn't
Here we
agree
go.
to... Uh-huh. What?
Whoa.
Wait. Zoom? I don't...
What?
What the fuck?
Crazy.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, what the fuck? No. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. No. We could... No. No.
Welcome back. Sorry about the discomfort. The brain does not like having memories shoved back into it.
Oh my God. I'm dead. We're dead. What?
See ourselves die at the end there. We just saw the building collapsing on us.
How does that not equal us dying? A building collapsed on us when we woke up in nothingness.
I'm just saying you can't trust everything you're told.
We weren't told anything. And you've literally said that you trust everything you're told.
I trust what others tell me. You think I believe what I tell myself?
I'm just going to jump in here before this goes any further. You are both dead. So, any questions?
How'd we die?
From the building collapsing on you.
How else could we have died?
I don't know. It's just surprising we died from a building collapsing. Not how I expected to go.
I mean, me neither.
Well, why aren't you more skeptical then?
Because we saw a building collapse on us and then... I can't do this. Can I ask some questions?
Of course, that's why I asked.
Who or what are you?
I am Gregorius, overseer of humanity, but you can call me Greg.
See, I told you they were God.
Practically?
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
Practically God. How can you be practically God?
Does it really matter? You have the chance to interact with an omniscient being. I could tell you all those gnawing questions that you've had throughout your life. I could tell you anyone that's ever had a crush on you, or stories about your ancestors, or why the sky is blue. Why I get caught up in technicalities.
Yeah, Ryan, Steve, we've got a great opportunity here. Why is the sky blue?
Don't answer that. I agree. I agree. This is a great opportunity to find out what practically God means. So what does practically God mean?
It means they're practically God.
I'm not asking you. Practically God isn't just some understood term. I've never met anyone whose job is just being practically God, probably because I've never died before. I would love a job description.
All right. Well, I assist in the overseeing of humans.
Cool. How many humans?
You're really getting to the nitty-gritty, aren't you?
I just want to meet my maker properly, I guess.
Then you should have brought a fruit basket.
Damn it! Pardon my French. Why didn't we bring a fruit basket?
I guess I forgot to pick one up while I was in the midst of dying and waking up in that afterlife. See, I don't even know if this is the afterlife. I need the nitty-gritty.
Oreo Steve.
Don't call me that.
Steve-O makes an excellent point. It would be nice to know more about the inner workings of the powers that be. It would help with my transition into the next plane of existence for sure.
Okay, I want to make your transition as easy as possible. But in my experience, knowing the secrets to the universe tends to cause more stress than ease. So maybe it would be better if I answer some less hardball questions.
Steve-O.
Don't call me that.
Oreo Steve.
Are those the only two names?
Yes. Oreo Steve, Greg makes an excellent point. The last thing I want in the afterlife is stress.
I only want to know how the afterlife works.
And I'm telling you, as soon as you know how something works, it becomes much less fun.
Well, I'm not having a lot of fun in the first place, so I think I can handle it.
Oh, are you really not having fun?
He doesn't mean that.
No, I do. I very much mean that. But I will start having fun as soon as I know how this all works.
I promise you won't. I'm an all-powerful being. Why don't you just trust me?
Because you're an all-powerful being who is dodging my questions.
Greg, just tell him. He won't stop until he gets what he wants. Remember when he wouldn't stop yelling at me to help him?
Both of my kneecaps were broken.
See? We'll not let stuff go. Just tell him the deal and then we can move on with being best friends.
We are not best friends.
Talking to you.
It's just, I have to
Come
go.
on, Greg, please.
It's complicated.
Please, with sugar on top.
I don't know.
And a cherry and whipped cream.
What the fuck is happening right now?
And sprinkles and hot fudge and...
Oh, all right, Tyne. I can't say no to you.
Thanks, Big G.
So, since Tyne asked so nicely, I'll give y'all a little bit more of the lowdown on what's happening here.
Thank you.
All right, buckle up because you humans tend to have a hard time with this. Just like there are hierarchies and bureaucracies in life, there are hierarchies and bureaucracies in death. Your death, of course. I can't die. Again. But I can keep a watch on the living and the dead. You see, I'm not the god, but I am your god. The god, or more like the god 2 steps below them, assign me to look over you two. Place a bit of my wisdom in your life. You're welcome.
Greg, you beautiful, somewhat supreme being. Thank you. It is a pleasure to now be able to call you my best friend.
Best friend, we just met.
Actually, we've known each other for a long time. I've been with each of you for most of your important moments. Tyne, I was there by your side when you decided to quit doing HR at H&R Block.
Just got too confusing. I They didn't know where my age began and there our ended.
I know, bud. And Orion, I was there when you lost your job selling cars at Franco's used car lot in Lost Lots.
I had to sleep in my car in an abandoned lot.
But you've got to laugh that you bought both of those from Franco.
Do I?
I sure am.
Fine. I was there when you started your Herbs and Spices review series on YouTube.
You were there when I started Time to Taste Time?
Yes, and I was there when you started bringing guests onto the show.
You helped guide my decision to turn Time to Taste Time into Time to Taste Time and Cumin with a few humans?
I did. Where'd you think the inspiration for that title came from?
I knew it wasn't the spices. I'm allergic to cumin and thyme, and most other herbs and spices.
How did you have a show about them?
Well, the show wasn't really about the spices. It was about the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, that only raises more questions.
And that's what the show is all about.
That is the truth.
You watched the show?
Every single episode.
What did you think about the one where I mixed up the sugar and the salt?
Truly innovative. Who would have thought that sugar and salt would go so well together?
Wait. You were reviewing salt and sugar. Who needs those reviewed?
No, don't be an idiot, Steve-O. The salt and sugar were a palate cleanser.
What was this show?
Lightning, caught in a bottle.
There was an episode where we tried to do that.
I know.
Lightning would have added the perfect zest to everything.
Okay. Enough of this. When else were you there for me?
What?
So far, you've mentioned 3 times in Time's Life you were there for. What about mine?
Oh, well, I was there when you lost your job.
You already said that.
Right. Oh, I was there when your mom got sick.
Oh.
I helped you with your decision to start scamming people to pay for her medical bills.
Great. Thanks. Anything else?
I was also there when you had to decide whether to pull your mom's plug or not. I was there when you picked out her casket, and when you tripped and fell into her grave before they'd lowered the casket in, and when you started screaming about how it should be you in the grave, and that your mom had more life to give at 64 than you'd ever be able to, and you were only 24. And then people tried to help you out of the grave, but you just kept yelling at them to let you die in there. And then you started to take off your clothes and dig into the dirt because you thought you needed to go back with the earth. Oh, and I definitely saw when you wanted to act like a real dead body. So you wanted to...
Okay. Enough of that. Is there anything else you were there for besides what are probably the darkest moments of my life?
I was... no. Oh, I was there when you found out your ex-fiance had hidden that she'd had the baby. And I was also there when she told you that you couldn't meet your kid because she thought that you'd be a bad influence.
I said besides my darkest moments.
Well, all the moments are pretty dark, Steve-O.
What the hell? Why is it that whenever you were hanging around Time, their life got better, but when you were looking after me, mine got shittier?
But I don't like what you're implying.
Oh, I'm not implying. I'm stating. You made my life shitty and you made Time's awesome.
Whoa, that is a big accusation to be thrown around. It's not my fault your life's shitty.
You were the one in charge of it.
I was not. I was just a guide. I was the little line on the map that told you where to go. You went totally off the path. I can't help you with that.
But you're practically God.
Yeah, practically. That means I'm not God enough to make the rules, only God enough to keep the machine running. I didn't make you have a shitty life. Your life was just kind of shitty. Although I did get that guy to break your kneecaps.
What?
But, that's the one thing I could interfere with for millennia. Wait, that and the killing you thing.
No, fuck that. That's what you've done for me? I worked so hard after I lost my job. I finally found a new job. I got an apartment and, well, I got engaged. But then my mom got sick. And I couldn't afford to take care of her and pay rent, so I started scamming. But then my fiance left me because of that lifestyle. But I kept powering through. And then my mom died. I kept trucking along, and I was never allowed to meet my kid, who I didn't even know existed. And then I just stopped to mess with some random dude on the street, and I died. You were never there for me when I was trying. Only when I failed. And then you killed me. You killed me before I even had a chance to... You killed me before I even had a chance to make it right. I was gonna make it right.
I know. I'm sorry, but it really wasn't me that made your life shitty. Unfortunately, you're a person whose big moments came with pain. I can't control that. You can't control that. That type of stuff comes from higher up than both of us. Even the killing you thing. I'd been getting pressure from higher ups for years to recruit you two. When you were both together like that, I had to take my chance.
Oh, did you have to break my kneecaps?
Yeah, I sure did.
Well, shit.
Not all of my big moments were pain-free.
Really?
Yeah, I had to cut ties with a lot of people during my rise to fame. Food review was a ruthless game. Well, most people couldn't handle my heat, so I kicked them out of my kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Your grandma was a freeloader. You made the right choice.
Wait. Your painful moment was when you fucked over your grandma?
Hey, I did not screw over my grandma. She was a terrible manager, so I had to cut her off. She was just feeding off the funds and the fun. She was a fun feeder.
Then why was she your manager in the first place?
I trusted her the most.
Then why'd you cut ties?
I couldn't trust her. She was too much like me. She was a wily fox, a real snake in the grass.
Then why was she your manager?
She was a cunning bear, a real quick cheetah. But like all bears and cheetahs, she flew too close to the sun, so I had to shoot her down.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, but how? How does this clown filled with nonsense, this nonsensical clown demon, have a better life than me? I'll admit, I was shitty, but I tried. And then this asshole just stumbled through life and found every pot of gold at the end of the goddamn rainbow.
I never found any pots of gold. I did chase a whole lot of rainbows, though.
What type of shit show are you running here? Is there any system at all?
Yes, I already told you about the system.
That's it? That's all everything builds to? I had to suffer through so much of that bullshit while I was alive, and now you're telling me that the big reveal of the universe is that it's the ultimate inefficient corporate hierarchy? I would have preferred it was meaningless and random, but instead it's just incompetent. Just dumbass turtles all the way down. At least I'm done, though. I can officially give up. I have an entire eternity of just not caring.
All right. Glad you got to get that out, bud. So now that we've got through that portion of the afterlife orientation, I can tell you what you get to look forward to for the rest of your death. You get to... drum roll, please. You get to be an entry-level supernova cleaner.
Hooray!
What?
Yep, that means that you get to collect up all that juicy stardust and bring it back to your manager, who gives it to their manager, who gives it to their manager, and eventually that stardust makes its way to the creative team, who turns that into folks like you and other fun bits of the universe.
So you're telling me we're going to be intergalactic janitors?
Yes, that's pretty much your job in human terms.
I love it. Really appreciate the opportunity, boss.
I love the enthusiasm, but I'm not your boss. I'm a bit too top of the food chain. You probably won't see me again for at least a few hundred millennia.
No.
Oh, shucks. Did you get attached to me already?
Oh, I don't give a flying fuck about you. I'm not doing that job.
What?
Oh, I'm not doing that job.
But you don't have a choice.
Why not?
You don't control the universe. You're the universe's janitor.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm the universe's sitter.
That's not an option.
I'm making it an option.
You can't do that.
Sure I can.
No, you can't.
Sure I can.
No, you can't.
But I am.
Orion, you'd prefer to sit for the rest of eternity rather than be a part of the universal process?
Yeah. The universal process sucks. I didn't get to sit enough while I was alive, so I'm gonna sit while I'm dead.
That isn't an option.
Too bad. That's what I'm doing.
Would you feel better if I told you there's room for advancement? You could be where I am within the next 2 eras for sure.
That does not make me feel better, but at least I know I wouldn't be able to make much of a difference before the world ended.
Well, yeah, but I mean, your world's a tiny blip. You'd be working towards changing the universe.
Wait, I could change the universe?
You sure could, bud.
Oh yeah? How long have you been in your position, Greg?
Oh, well, only the last few 100 billion years or so.
And how'd you get your job?
Oh, I was just like you, except I was a living being in the universe before yours.
There was a universe before ours?
Yep.
Time to be dead. Can I start working now? Why are we waiting around here?
Orion's the only holdup.
Come on, Orion, let's go already. It's time to fly around, gathering up stardust.
So you won't really be flying. It's more like you'll be existing as pure energy collecting stardust within your new non-physical self.
Well, that sounds fun too.
Oh, it is.
Lovely. See, Orion, we get to exist as non-physical beings now. Don't you want to do that?
That depends on one question I have for Greg.
Okay, what's up?
Were you able to help your universe, Greg?
No, I wasn't. It ended before I got to where I am now. And I've still got a bit of a ways to go before I'm making any major decisions.
That's all I needed to know. I wouldn't even be able to help my own universe if I tried. So, I'm gonna sit.
All right, then. I wish this could have gone a different way.
Yeah, me too.
Well, time, you can exit through that door right there. I'm real glad we've got your help.
Happy to be here. Bye, Greg. Bye, Orion. See you around eventually. There's a whole lot of eventually now.
Orion, I'm giving you one last chance to change your mind.
No. I'm good with my decision.
Come on. Sure, you can't change your own universe, but you'd be working towards shaping future universes. You could make one better than your own. You could be working towards crafting a new system. Well, not entirely new. This one is much too powerful to be torn down completely, but you could really change this one. Don't you want to have a shot at that?
I had my shot for change. A lot of shots. This universe, the next, it won't erase my fuck ups. I could work for an eternity towards change, and I'd still only be the guy who wasn't good enough to deserve his own kid. Huh. So, I'm gonna sit.
Okay.
Greg snaps their fingers and Orion collapses. Greg then acts as an intercom system.
Hey there, this is Overseer Z432567996. I've got an uncooperative transitioner here who needs to be taken to disposal. Time to strip him back down to his particles and shoot him out into the void. Hopefully his pieces will find better uses on the next time around. Thanks. Overseer out.
Greg sits in silence. After taking a moment to process, they reach out and hold Orion's hand.
I'm sorry. It's just too big for you.
Greg holds Orion's hand for a bit longer and then drops it. They exit. Blackout.
Thank you all so much for watching Lab's Fear of Buildings. It's been an amazing process, and we are all so happy that people came to see it and so sad that it's the last show. As always, don't forget to follow Lab on our social media and check out future shows that we have. Also, if you want to watch it again, or if you know someone who wanted to watch but missed it, all of these should be recorded and uploaded to the YouTube channel unless I'm wrong, and then I'm lying and I'm sorry. But hopefully I'm not. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night.